back to Wolf Hunter's Armory. Today, I'm going to be talking about this. This is the Rock Island Arms VR60. I got this one over the VR80 because I like the way this one looks. It kind of has the old M16 look. I did remove the carry handle and the front post sight on it and put this pretty cheap little red dot on it from Walmart. It's a Tasco's, like $38 or something like that. Not the best in the world, not the worst. It works very well with the shotgun though. It is clear, it's empty. This is the 9-round magazine. In the box it comes with two 5-round magazines, which I do not have out here with me. It is box fed, semi-auto. Side charging handle. Let's take the safety off of it here. There we go. Chamber is clear. It does have a bolt hold open. A lot of the controls are same as you would find on an AR-15. Bolt release, magazine release on this side. Got your safety switch over here. And hit the bolt release. A little bit stiff. Oh, there we go. Like a battery. So, very interesting shotgun. It's one that I actually like to shoot. Recoil on it isn't horrible at all. In the box, it does come with changeable Benelli style choke tubes. The one that's in it now, I believe, I think this is the cylinder tube in this one. Last thing I was shooting out of it was buckshot and slugs, so I used the open choke. It does come with a modified and a full choke tube as well. And you can get others. You can get rifled. You can get just about anything you want that fits Benelli style. So, the box also comes with different gas pistons, which I'll show you in just a minute when we break this thing down. So give me a second, let me reposition the camera and I'll show you on the little table here how it breaks down. Okay, so breaking this down, you have, and I'm got to do this from the side here, I don't have a whole lot of room. Little end cap screws off. And this whole front cover here slides right off the end. Optic, everything comes off with it. Set that aside. And you can see here, as far as the operation goes, you actually have these two rails here, which would be just like it would be on a pump shotgun. The only difference is you have this collar here, and you have your gas port drilled into here, and then you have your gas piston, which doesn't want to drop free at the moment. All right, we'll get it all out. The next thing you're going to do is pull that back and flip that little switch. What that little switch does, it actually prevents the bolt from closing all the way. I've seen other videos that says it looks like it might be a magazine cut off. That's not what it was designed for. It was designed to actually hold the bolt from closing completely. So you'll flip that up, take this other retaining ring off here. This one here is for the barrel. Pull this off, just like any other standard pump action shotgun. And then you can pull out, so I might have to still pull that out. There we go. Remove the barrel assembly. And with the barrel assembly, you can see there is still a little dirty. Again, haven't cleaned this one, but there is the little gas piston, and this one is the light load. I don't know if you can read that right across there. It says for light loads, which would be low brass. It's got quite a bit of carbon buildup on it. The inside is clean, just right around that ring there. There is a second one that comes in a little box with the other choke tubes that is for heavy loads or high brass. Set that aside there. Now we're ready to pull the bolt out. And in order to pull the bolt out, you have to pull the charging handle out. And it should had some issues with it. It's very tight in there. But there we go. Pulls right out. This charging handle. And now put this back down. And now your bolt comes out. And your recoil spring comes off. And that is broken down as far as you need for maintenance and cleaning. And you can tell it does need to be cleaned. But that is basically it for it. There is your bolt right there. It's got a little locking lug up here. And that would be your slide or rail system or whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure exactly what the proper name for this is. You can see the detent in there for the charging handle. But basically it's a modified pump. This would be pretty much the same system that your typical pump shotguns like the Mossberg 500 would use. Usually the fore-end would fit on this, and that would, you know, rack it back and forth, and then of course it would connect to the carriage to drop down, pick up a shell from the tube magazine, bring it back up as it goes forward, and push it into the chamber. They've eliminated that because it is box fed. So you don't have the shell carriage mechanism in there. And like I said, they drilled a gas port down in the barrel and added this collar here for the gas piston to slip into, so that when it fires, the gases actually push this and actually cycle the shotgun very much just like a pump. The VR80s, which are the updated version of this, and a lot of people seem to like the VR80s, work more on a AR style platform where they actually have the buffer tube in the back, and the recoil spring and buffers and all that are housed in the buttstock rather than up front. This would normally be a magazine tube on most shotguns. This one, again, it's magazine fed, so this is just to hold everything together is really all it's for now. And it does just thread in. You can see a couple threads down here in the bottom. And then the reassembly on this is the exact reverse. Slide this in. Put our bolt back on. Slide everything right back down in there. Flip that little sucker up there to keep the spring from shooting the bolt back out. And we will have to line up the bolt with something that looks like something here kind of got pushed out of alignment. Let's just pull that back out. There we go. This little locking lug has popped up there. To get everything lined back up. Push back down on the inside there. Just get everything in the right spot. This is really difficult to do when it's not sitting on the table. There we go. Pop that back in. Everything is back in place. We can put this right back over the top of that there. Now we can slide the barrel back in. There we go. And our barrel retaining nut goes back on. Just make sure that's nice and tight. And then our fore end slips right back on. It matches up with the rail section on the rear. There we go. And now we put our cap back on. Hold everything together. Maybe, possibly. There we go. On there nice and tight. Now, can cycle it and function check it, and it works just fine. Alright, empty the magazine back in it. There we go. And yep, last round hold open. So, works just like it's supposed to. That is the VR60 by Rock Island Arms. Now, this is a Turkish shotgun. It is made by RIA Arms in Turkey. Matter of fact, I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but right in here it shows RIA Arms. Let's see, yeah, RIA Arms Turkey, 12 gauge, 3-inch chamber, proof tested. And the only difference between buying it from RIA Arms and getting it from Rock Island is that Rock Island offers a lifetime warranty with the shotgun, where RIA Arms, the manufacturer, if you buy their version of it, only comes with a 1-year warranty. So I did opt for the Rock Island imports because of the lifetime warranty, just in case anything happens. We all know that Turkish guns haven't been the best quality over the years. With the exception of like the Canic pistols. Canic pistols are absolutely amazing. I love my Canic. But I saw this in the store. It was a really good price. So I picked it up and I've been having a lot of fun with it ever since. As a matter of fact, I used this one so much that I gave my pump shotgun to my father-in-law. He had a single shot break barrel that is older than he is. And he's 56, and the stock is cracked and it's rusted. The barrel's got all kinds of rust and stuff on it, so I gave him a pump shotgun to keep around the house, and I plan on restoring his if I can pry it out of his hands, because he loves it. It was his dad's shotgun, but this is the one that I keep around the house. It is not a home defense shotgun. This is just what I like to use out on the range whenever I want to, destroy stuff. And I will have some videos coming out soon of the different firearms that I have, and actually out on the range doing some ammo tests, some penetration tests, and just shooting random stuff. I've got some old televisions, I've got some cell phones, I've got pots and pans for some penetration testing, a bunch of different things. So those videos will be coming out soon. I've actually been trying to find a better place to shoot all this stuff. It's kind of hard around that area. Everybody's got private land, and Yeah, you have to talk to people and get permission from them to use their land. And a lot of farmers' lands, and a lot of these farmers are very hard to get a hold of out here. So maybe a little bit delay on some of those videos. The videos that I have posted are from an indoor range. At my father-in-law's house. It's not YouTube friendly, because where we're shooting at, the house is, we shoot right behind the house, and our backstop for most of our pistols is an old condemned trailer that used to be out there behind the house, and nobody lives in it. It's been completely gutted out, but that's our backstop, and YouTube doesn't like that because, you know, it appears that we're shooting at a dwelling even though there's nothing behind it for a long distance, and we only shoot pistols out there. But it's out in the country. It looks pretty junky. I'm not going to put that on video. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, have any experience with the VR60 or the VR80 or the Turkish shotguns in general, let me know in the comments. Like I said, this one has been good so far. It's probably had a few hundred rounds through it. The initial first few shots with it were Walmart, Winchester, you know, the cheap light load birdshot stuff, and it didn't really want to run all that well. So then I put some heavy loads through it, some buckshot and slugs, and after it got broken in, I haven't had any more issues with it. And I think a lot of people have hang-ups about it not working with light loads sometimes. But again, that's something that's a break-in period for this shotgun. After I run the heavier loads through it, it runs the light loads, no problem. So yeah, like I said, have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the comment section. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.
It's caught in the crossfire.